who would you bring back? Now, the preference is which characters who have not been killed off would you bring back to fit in the current storylines? Well,
it's a decent set of parameters there. Like, who would fit in current EastEnders? So, like, you can't just bring back Grant for no reason, because he wouldn't fit in current day EastEnders, in my opinion. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I would love to say I'm not going to take what the first commenter is saying, but the first commenter has put it perfectly. If you want to just read that one.
Oh, sorry. I had the camera on me. I completely forgot to change it. So while you were looking at the commenting, you were talking, you just see me like, oh, it's time to change my album. It's time to change my album.
Shit.
I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. So again, just to read this in case you had your volume down, this is the preference to characters who have not been killed off, but would fit into current storylines. So again, Grant is not on this list. If he was alive, Den Watts would not fit into this list. I don't think he would.
No.
Michael Moon would not fit into this list. Well, he might, depending on who you have.
He's also dead.
Yes. And Derek Brannon, if he was alive, would not fit into this. If he was alive. Which some still say he is. But my number one choice will always be Jane Beale. Yeah, Jane Beale, the killer who killed Lucy, apparently. Wish she'd come back instead of the awful Cindy. Not much point without Bobby around soon, though. I think this would stay a dream. Agree. You're right about Bobby. I imagine he will go live with her or something. Go live with her or something.
Live.
I have
yeah.
a glass in my bag.
I think that Jane's probably the best fit, in my opinion. Jane's presence is definitely missed, especially with Cindy. She's been teasing that she's going to go bad for a while now. Like, she's been teasing that Cindy's, like, dark side's going to show. So that obviously means that she's going to cheat on everybody. She's going to cheat on Ian, probably with George Knight Jr., and have a long-winded affair that will probably come out at Christmas, if I had to guess. I know they love a slow burn. So yeah, and I think that Jane. I'd probably argue that Jane is the genuine love of Ian's life, and she genuinely loves Ian for Ian, even if he is a fucking absolute knobhead. I think that Cindy is well suited for Ian, and I think they are much more similar than they'd like to admit. But I think Cindy is like Ian if Ian didn't think he was a weasel. Like, Ian knows he's a little bitch. He knows he's a coward. I don't think Cindy still believes that there's more to life than her with Ian. So, yeah, Jane returning would be good.
Oh, please don't.
It's just a shame that I think the time for this is up, though. Because with Bobby Beale leaving soon, I think at the end of the year, or next year rather, like his contract runs out, they're not renewing it. I think the time to do a Jane return, it's the window's closing, so.
I mean, just two of us. I mean, Jane would be a great fit, I feel like, but it's just, why would you bring her back without Bobby, you know? It's like, because her family is Bobby because she can't have kids of her own. So yeah. It's just like, what's the point of you bringing her in without Bobby? And also, Ash is very jelly because Freddie Slater is obviously going to date Anna. Is it Anna? Yeah, it's Anna.
Yes.
And obviously, Ash is.
I was very vocal. I was very vocal and very difficult, saying, no, it's always been Bobby and Anna. Always been Bobby and Anna. And what I actually meant is it's obviously Bobby Brazier. No. I was, the way they set it up was, all right, Bobby and Anna, they're going to get together and it's going to be Love's Young Dream. It's going to be wholesome. But obviously, since Freddie came back, and now with Freddie And now with Freddie's return, they teased that they were going to get together, but it didn't feel like it was going to go any further. But now, since they've come back, and with the Bobby Beale leaving, it's now become the triangle, and it now does feel like Freddie and Anna are going to get together, and I look like a prick. So I went, you guys are all fucking idiots for believing in this. Nope. You are now right. I am wrong.
And now I look like a flower. Look at me. I look like a lovely flower. Ignore the hair. The fucking fringe. I have the music fringe. Yeah, I will get back to the Reddit. Just leaving that in the wind. Oh yes, Jane is in a bad shout. So much better for Ian as well. Surely.
Oh, yeah, of course. Come on. Of course. I mean, I does it feel right knowing that she was already announced to return? So, like, we know she's coming back at some point. We just don't know when. But yeah, I definitely agree. It's just going to be interesting because she'll be there for Dean, of course. And she'll probably kind of take up what Karen was doing and then kind of start to figure out, like, you know, Dean says he didn't do it. And because obviously Dean helped her when she was at her lowest after Mick died, now she'll start to believe that it's time to, you know, let's do some research, do some digging. But I still will say, when are they going to bring her in? Like, that's the question that we don't fucking know. And I want to see her soon. I want to see Shirley back, but yeah, it feels like it would have happened by now. But yeah, yeah, that's all I got.
She very well could be the person that blows the six to smithereens. She could be. I'm gonna have to try and walk over this word. She could be in favour of Dean. That would be good to see her come back and free him for being framed for murder. I feel EastEnders should let the Reddit crew write the script. It seems they haven't got a clue these days.
No, we fucking shouldn't. We definitely should not allow EastEnders to fucking... We should not allow the Reddit to write EastEnders scripts. No. Like, you're genuinely saying something that they're probably going to do. Like, I think they should do this that they've teased. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you should think of the ideas that they've fucking told you's probably gonna happen. Fuck's sake. No. The EastEnders subreddit should not give scripts to EastEnders. Because Cindy would be gone. Brittany would have been fucking murdered because she's an absolute bitch and that absolute piece of shit ruined Whitney and Zach. It's like, nah, I can't. Like, I'm not saying I should get the scripts. I fucking shouldn't. I trust in the writers. I believe the show's in a good place. Fucking, no, don't. No EastEnders subreddit scripts, please.
Sorry, I just had to quickly go up so you wouldn't see this word for like fucking. I don't know if it shows up, but like for 5 minutes. Do we really care that he's been framed for murder? He's awful. I mean, no matter what your standpoint is on Dean, he is framed for something he didn't do. Like, I'm not defending the man, but even if like you are a rapist
in this case, he is being framed.
Like, yes, he is a nasty person. Rape, yes, he did do. Is he a murderer? No. There's a difference, and he clearly drew that line very clearly of what his intentions are. And I just he should be punished for his crimes, but not the crimes he didn't commit. It's like,
exactly.
It's like if your friend shoots someone, but then you're gonna frame him for assaulting you, but he like shot someone else. Why should he pay for a crime that didn't happen? Like, you're clearly framing him for the wrong thing. If you're framing him for anything, frame him from shooting someone else. You know what I mean?
Everybody will take Dean being framed for Keanu's murder because obviously we wanted him to pay for his crimes, but they never happened. So it's some small justice that he's now locked behind bars, but he is being like unlawfully convicted, or like he's not being convicted for the right thing, but because there was no justice initially, it's a small bit of catharsis that he's finally not being allowed to worm out of this one. But yeah, Shirley coming back would be, it's the investigation, right? It's the piecing it together. It's putting Shirley at odds with the Six and Linda, and I think it's a very interesting story that they will do whenever she comes back.
Hold on. Oh, okay. No one really
That's fine. You can just move.
Okay. David Wicks and Carol Jackson, but only if they get together. Fuck off. They're a pair, and I don't want they will, they won't they. I want them to finally have finally made it. David Wicks, I'd like to see his reaction to Ian and Cindy being together. Plus, I imagine he'd have some funny quips about Cindy and Kathy returning from the dead.
As us who's watching 2014, I don't want David Wicks back. I really don't. He's not. I don't enjoy David Wicks. But if they actually have David and Carol be together and happy, that's fine by me. It's just whenever David Wicks is involved, it's always generally like, great. Love you, Carol. Hello, insert random hot woman that I'm gonna sleep with. Like, it's always a risk because they always want to create the difference. So they want to make David. He's a bit of a baddie, and that's fine. But I just give him happiness. But I agree. I'd be fine to see him both. But if we're just seeing David, nah. Has to be the package deal.
Jane and Christian?
Yeah.
Saeed, if they are still together. Shabnam to take
on
Suki?
That's Zainab.
Zainab, what did I say?
Shabnam.
Oh, Zainab. Oh, I'm confused. Sorry.
You confused the mum for the daughter, so it's not too bad.
He's not racist, guys, I swear. He just doesn't know the names. So refreshing to not see 20 people saying Max like he's EastEnders saviour. Fuck off, impressive aboard 2367. You have numbers in your name. Who the fuck would have numbers in their name? You're hiding something. Anyways, sorry. Carol would be fantastic, but Lindsay burnt her bridge at EE. Did she?
Did she? News to me. I'm sure she did. I mean, she's not been mentioned too much since she left, so.
I'd love to see Jane.
Keep going.
I'd love to see Jane return. The true love of Ian's life versus Cindy back from the dead. Okay, we're gonna find out what happened here. Elaborate on what happened with Lindsay Paulson. I think she said in a statement sometime back in 2017 she never returned to the show. As she doesn't want to always be remembered of being just known for Carol. Some of these actors don't like to be typecast, which is fair enough. You can see that, can't you?
Oh, never returned the show. I'd stopped paying attention. I was trying to look up what someone did. Someone did it for me. Didn't. Okay, I get why. But I mean, she's been in EastEnders for about 10 years of her life. But I respect it. Betting on yourself, saying I want to do more work. I don't just want to be known for one role. That's fair enough. I mean, she's been doing some work regardless. So I get it. Fair enough. I would still love to see her back though. Like, I like Carol. I think she's a good character. But also, if we bring back Carol, I do think that it needs to be within. You need to bring back like Tiffany and probably
Morgan.
Like, yeah, Tiffany, Morgan. Bring back Keegan. Like, Whitney. Bring back the whole fucking family unit.
Whitney, Brittany, She fell out with executive Dom and refused to even speak with him. Fair enough.
No.
Is that the guy? Is that the guy who ruined Alfie?
Oh, what, Dominic Treadwell Collins.
Yeah, I wonder what the fuck happened. This is news to us.
Dominic Treadwell Collins. When was he in the show? Keep going.
What happened with Lindsay? That's obviously we're going to find out in a second.
Oh yeah, he left in 2016. It was there from 2013, 2016.
I still want to see.
Fair enough.
I still want to see Max come back. Call me a sucker, but I love the Branning brothers.
Me too.
I'd love to see Tanya and Oscar back. Keegan and Tiff. Oh my god, yes. Keegan is working on the show Goosebumps now, I believe. I think he's working on the show. Like just backstage.
I mean, I assume he's acting.
Oh. David Wicks all the way. Another fall for David Wicks. If Michael French could... Is his name actually Michael French? Fuck off. His name can't be Michael.
Yeah.
His name's fucking French. Fuck off. I hate the French, and I hate him too. If Michael French could be tempted out of retirement, I'd love to see him come back. And the show integrate him into the Beale dynamics, as we've never had much of that in the 90s.
I mean, to be fair, from what I can tell, he's just kind of been like a big soap actor for the bulk of his life. Like he was from EastEnders in EastEnders for 3 years, and then did a show called Crime Traveller. Then was in Casualty for a year in '98, and then came back. He was in Casualty for a year, then went to Holby City for 2 years as the same character because they're intertwined. And then came back in 06 and 010, and then came back to Casualty for 5 years in 2008, 2013, and had a little guest appearance in 2024. So, hey, look, that TV money hits well. So, he can have his retirement if he wants it.
And crackhead fail every single time. Alright, Ash, I need your assistance here. Who the fuck is Libby?
Denise's daughter. She was the smart one who was going to Oxford.
Oh, fair enough. I know I'm a bit late, but Libby for Jordan's christening. Darren could have come with her, with little George, who could have been the reason for Shirley to return. She was best friends with George's mother after all, and Shirley proceeds to interfere with her and out the six. I guess.
I think with that all, I think we're generally we're now in the same spots here. So I think basically the main answer is David Wicks, as far as I can tell. And I think that's enough personally. I think that's the video on the wrap. So the question is, who would you bring back? And the answer is obviously, who would you bring back who's not dead? You know, because if it was that, I'd say like Abby Branning. But since the characters who aren't dead, yeah, it's likely Carol and David. Bring back Zoe Slater. She's a often forgotten one who isn't mentioned at all. But all in all, tell us what you think in the comment section, and whilst you're down there, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Watching Walford. But all in all, thank you for watching. Make sure to join us in the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.